Hey everybody, Glav and Boopin here. We're back today with another deck profile. It's going, well, same deck profile, but updated. It's going to be Heroes, which, by the way, they won Pasadena, and they got first place at Pasadena and second place at Indianapolis. Let's go, dude. Yep, if that doesn't deserve hype, then I don't know what does. But before this video starts, please comment, like, and subscribe down below. Really helps me out, and I will also, the more I get, the more profiles and Yu-Gi-Oh vids I will upload in the future. So let's begin. So with the basic stuff, it's 3 Stratos. He's your searcher, and after you get your combos off, he can blow up a spell or trap on the field equal to the number of heroes besides himself, but mostly just used for a searcher. Next is 1 Adusted Gold. He searches for your Dark Calling, and then you use Dark Calling, and you use him as the one of the targets to summon your Malicious Bane. So that's pretty much all he's used for. Then the Vision Hero package. 3 Ferris, 2 Increase, 2 Vion. So Ferris's effect is you discard 1 hero to special himself, and one increase from you basically summon him and then place a Vision Hero in your spell trap. So you place Increase. Then you basically you have a Stratos, or you pop Ferris. You can pop either hero. You don't need just to pop the one that's, that places him in spell trap. So you pop one of your heroes, summon him, and special a Vion. Then Vion's effect, when he's normal or special, you send a hero from deck to the grave, and then also you can banish a hero to add a polymerization from your deck to your hand. Most people don't realize that you want to ash the Increase, because you can't ash Ferris because he places. He doesn't add or special, he places, so it's a common mistake. But Increase is the one that specials from deck, so you're definitely going to want to stop that. Or if you don't stop the Increase and you only stop the Vion, it's like, well, by that time, it's like, if I have plenty of resources in grave, like, let's say I have a Bane already, not Bane, a Malicious in grave already, and stuff like that, it's like, it doesn't matter. So, you always ash the Increase. Then, to the pinnacle, or the fun stuff, is 3 Malicious. You guys know what he does. Banish to special. And then he's just used for linking and mash change and all that good stuff. He's used for a lot of combos. Basic effect, but really good effect. Then 2 Shadow Mist. This is what you can pitch off of Vion, or pitch for Ferris. Because when he's sent to the grave, you can search a hero and add it. Also, when this is special summoned, you can add a mash change or any quick change or any quick play change spell card from your deck to your hand. So, but in this deck, you only run mash change. You don't run mash change 2, because 2 is just a terrible one in general. 1 Liquid, because when he's used for a fusion summon or banished, you draw 2, but then you ditch 1. So, really good effect. And also when he's normaled, you can target a level 4 or lower hero in grave and special. So he does a lot there too, but the fusion effect is the most important, pretty much. Then your 1 Solid Soldier, when he's normaled, you can special a hero. And then when he's used as when he's sent to the grave by a spell effect, I can target hero monster in my grave, accept him, and special it in defense. So, yep. Then 1 Honest Neos, because free 2500 attack point boost during your player's turn. Really good effect. Helps you beat over troublesome monsters. And if they can only beat your heroes by battle, it's like, well, drop that. So it really helps. Then 1 Dynatag, 1 Celeste, and 1 Celestial. These are your targets for Fusion Destiny. Because when you summon out, because your first Fusion summon with Fusion Destiny is going to be Dystopia. Because this deck, a lot of times you blind going second. You can go first, but mostly just go second blind, because you're wanting to see what they play. So you can, evaluate and everything. But you send these 2 for Dystopia, because Dynatag can banish and give him 1,000. And then since his attack is different from his original, he gets an effect to pop 1 card on the field, and it's a quick effect. So, really good effect. Then this is Plasma is the other monster that you play when you go first, because it's a monster negate. It's basically a skill drain, and it can equip a monster and from your opponent's field and gain half its attack. Sadly, not its effects as well, because, you know, if it got its enemy effect, it'd be broken. And then next for your spells, 3 call, basic, search as a hero. Definitely this can, if you have that and Stratos in hand, it's like, well, you play the e-call first, they ash that, that's fine, then you can just normal Stratos and continue. Or you can do Stratos, search, and if they do that, then it's like, okay, e-call to add Ferris, basically. No, not add Ferris, add another hero. Elemental, so, yeah. Next is your 3 Fusion Destiny. This is what you summon out with Dystopia, or you can summon out, what's his name? Dangerous to unbrick your hand. Really helps that way. But also, keep in mind, during your opponent's end phase, that monster dies. So, assuming it stays around long enough. Then you, I know a lot of decks are playing 3 Quick Change. It's I'm just looking for my 3rd. So, it's definitely going to be put up 3, but you use it to summon Dark Law or Blast or Acid. Most people just do, like, the common play is, like, you could summon out, what's his name? You can summon out Absolute Zero, and, like, the going first board is your Link 2, Absolute Zero, and then Dark Law, and then set a Mass Change Pass, and then if they can't get over that, then they just set a couple things and pass on their end phase. You mash change your Absolute Zero and go on Acid. Acid's effect blows up back row, and then if they have monsters on the field, Absolute Zero's effect blows up their monsters. So they're just basically like, oh no, I just lost a ton of stuff. So yeah, it definitely hurts. Alright, next is 1 Miracle Fusion. This is what you use to summon out your... you can either summon out Sunriser with it, but kind of useless because you'll get out Sunriser first to search it. Or you can summon out Absolute Zero with it, Trinity, like basically all your other heroes in your extra deck that are not masked heroes or evil heroes. And then 1 Dark Calling to summon out your Malicious Bane, because you use your Adusted Gold and any level 5 or higher. Then you got your 1 Monster Reborn and your 1 Rhoda, or Reinforcements of your army. Search a Warrior and Revive, so more combos. And this is a very combo-heavy deck, so things like Droll and Lockbird and Ghost Ogre can really hurt this deck. Then I personally like 2 Call by Graves, but I might side deck it to get in my last Mass Change and one other thing. But it really helps to play through like Droll and Lockbird and stuff like that. Because Droll and Lockbird pretty much kills any combo deck 'cause you can't add, and half of this deck draws and adds. So, yep. Then like I said, this deck has an issue with back row, so 3 Twin Twister. Even if you can't get the destruction effect off, you can still discard, which the discard effect can help tremendously if your hand's kind of like bricky, but you just need 1 discard. So it has very good benefits. Then 1 Hero Lives, just if again summon out your Stratos or other stuff if you brick, and then 1 Poly for the Vion search. So that is the main deck. Now we're going into the extra deck. Starting off with a 2 Cross Crusader, because when he's Link summoned, you can revive a Destiny hero from grave, which you're just going to revive your Malicious, then destroy it, then tribute a Destiny hero. Doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be a zone discard points to. It could just be tribute a Destiny to add a hero, which you'll either add your gold or your Honest Neos, which we will. My good friend over here, I forgot to mention him. We'll be playing this deck, and I'll be showing you guys the basic combos. Then 1 Wonder Driver. So when a hero is special summoned to a zone this card points to, you can add a you can add one of your fusions back, like a quick change, a poly, or a what's the other one? Yeah, you can add one fusion spell, quick change. Yeah, you can add basically your fusions from grave. Then one Dread Decimator. He not only does he do piercing, but he also gives your heroes and him a 100-point boost for every different hero in your grave. So every hero who has a different name. So 3 zones, 3 fat targets. That's all your links you run. Next is your heroes. So 1 Malicious Bane, because you're never going to play more than one. It's basically when he's on field, he's a board wipe, so basically a monster wipe. He destroys all monsters with attack less than or equal to him, and he gains, I think it's 100 or 200 for each one. It is 200 for each one. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, so you either have to bounce him back or kaiju him. It's really good. Then 2 Dark Law or Danklaw. He's your grave doesn't exist, so cards that say, oh, when they are sent to the grave, they never hit the grave. They're just they're banished instead. And then when you add a card, I can banish 1 random card from your hand. So yeah, he's a really good target, and you bring him out with Mass Change. He can only be brought out with Mass Change. Elemental Hero Sunriser, because why not? He searches Miracle Fusion, and your monsters gain 200 attack for each different attribute on the field. So if you have him in a dark, that's already 400, because he counts himself. Then your 1 Dystopia, when his attack points are different, quick effect, pop. Also, when he's special summoned, I can target a level 4 lower hero in the grave and burn you for their attack. Then 1 Dangerous, to basically he just unbricks your hand. You discard a card to send a Destiny Hero from your hand or deck to the grave, and then they gain attack and defense, like all heroes on field. Then your 1 Master Hero Acid for the back row destruction, and then 1 Blast to target out single cards. So these are really good. Then your Absolute Zero for Raigeki, basically, and you use them to Mass Change and Acid because they're both water. 1 Trinity, because when he's a fusion summoned, he gets double his attack, and he can make 3 attacks on monsters, but cannot do a direct attack. And then Ankai, because he can attack directly, and he's just another quick change target. Alright, so we will be, so next is we're going to be showing you the combos, and my good friend here will be doing it. He needs to go grab his deck, because he didn't do it. He didn't grab it. No, I'm joking. So yeah. You can go grab your deck. It doesn't matter which one. Oh, then also the side deck is still incomplete, but Allure and Dark Ruler no more. That's pretty much the side deck. So now we're going to be teaching you the basic combos. Or yeah. And I know I don't have to duel him, but it helps. So yeah, he'll be here in a minute. Alright. Looks like he's going to be playing some jankety deck. Alright. First or second?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, it's going to be weird. Alright, so looking at already, this hand is not too bad. Oh yeah, this hand is not too bad.
Your move.
Okay. Draw for turn. Okay. Twin Twister. He's playing Destiny board. So, yep. Now, so what you do is you can Rhoda to search out your Stratos since we don't have one in hand. So you search out Stratos. This is basically, since he has no monsters on field in the hand that we have, this is basically an OTK. Because you can do that, and then you can just e-call and search out another hero. Well, an elemental. Which you'd actually want to search out the liquid. So next you're going to normal Stratos effect to add a Ferris. Then what you're going to do is you're going to discard Solid Soldier off of that to special Ferris and place a increase, and then pop Ferris to summon increase and a Vion. And Vion's, oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, both of Vion's effects can be activated in the same turn. So Vion effect, send Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist effect to add a hero, so you add a Dusted Gold. And then you Vion effect, so Shadow Mist is basically useless because you can only activate one of her effects, only one effect per turn. So you banish Shadow Mist to add a hero, to add a I'm stuttering. To add a poly. So you add your polymerization. And then you're not done yet either, because then you discard a Dusted Gold to add a basically to add your Dark Calling. So there's your Dark Calling. Now you're going to link Vion and increase. Go into him and effect when he's summoned. You basically summon your Destiny Hero from grave. So the malicious that you sent from that I sent from Twin Twister, summon him. Then you tribute him to search a hero. I mean, since we already got the one Honest Neos in hand, we could just go for Plasma. Then what we'll do here is we will, so we're going to shuffle our deck because I forgot to do that. And then we will ask our opponent to cut since we have liquid in hand and we're about to fusion. Okay. Let's see, what is our hand right now? Okay, so there's that. I will actually banish a Mallory. I forgot. Banish Mallory to summon Mallory because I keep forgetting to do that. Then what we'll do here is link 3. Go into Decimator. Then we'll polymerization. Both of these. Your liquid and your Destiny Hero. To summon out... Yeah, we'll summon out Sunriser. Chain 1, Chain 2. Because you want the liquid effect to go off first just in case you draw into Miracle Fusion. Actually, no. Chain 1, Chain 2. So actually, no. Add the Miracle Fusion. Then draw 2. If we get a mash change here, then it's definitely going to be fun. But this is already a game with the Dark Calling hand. Cutter tap. Then we draw 2, discard 1. So that's our good hand. We don't need, well, he's already in grave. We'll get rid of him because we don't need him. And then we'll Miracle Fusion only works from field and grave, so let's see what else we can do. Oh, we can just do this. Okay. Yep. So first, Miracle and a water. So I basically banish those two to summon out him. No effect, because he's not dead yet. Dark Calling. So yes, we are diminishing our heroes in grave, but with how all that is, don't matter. Bane that can't blow anything up, and then basically we have all that in hand, and then that's our field with those, and then basically we just enter battle, drop Honest Neos on, let's just say Bane, and they all gain a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 700 attack point boost, so and then an extra 2 for 600 from Sunriser. So let's see. So yeah, they're all fat. And then he has a Battle Fader. Yep. That's fine. Main phase 2, blow up, use Bane's effect to blow up. And then set 1 and pass. So he Battle Fadered me. I don't yeah. Against like most decks, that's game. Battle phase, Malicious Bane attack. So Scrap Iron Scarecrow. That just negates the attack, right? Then end the battle phase. Oh, yep. Wait, Battle Fader? They all end the battle phase, yep. Okay, so pass. Attack. Is that special him as well? Well, I'm attacking with Bane. Controls to defense. So he's basically switching all mine to defense. And that's fine. They all have high defense. Go ahead. And the attack, the boost, they don't gain defense from him either. Okay. Draw. Hope you know that that Malicious Bane can't be destroyed by battle or card effect. So Bane effect. Call by it. So he is gonna pop your Spade Roy Manko. And then battle phase. Bane attack. And then what the he discarded a Dark Necrofear. Okay. And then, yeah, basically now that's game. So, attack again. Well, first attack. 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 Oh, yeah. So, under a normal circumstance, that'd be game. But if you're facing, like, a Destiny board deck that, you know, has onboard negates and has, like, a battle phase stops and things like that, you can't really do much with unless you call by, but I drew into that late. So, there's that. But yeah, guys, that's the basic combos with this deck. Doesn't really, you know, this deck's pretty straightforward, kind of combo-y, but your end board is going to be big fat monsters. So yeah, again, if you guys like this video, please comment, like, subscribe down below. You'll probably have another deck profile in the future. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.